Marriageable man or Instagram? So would you get rid of your Instagram or social media for a marriageable man? Lexi.
Would you give up your career for a man?
Hello, Kings. What's up? Today, we've got some absolutely wild clips of the most insane and disastrous couples I could dig up. Now, as always, the first clip will be somewhere in the middle of the video, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and stick around till the end. This first one is insane.
So I've come to the realization tonight, I'm not made to date in 2023. I don't understand where the hell
Let it out.
this is going to. I'm not made for situationships, whatever the that means. No, I'm made to be a wife and a mom. I want my man to come home to me. I want to have dinner cooked. I want laundry done. I want to do all that. That's what I'm made for. That's what God made me for. I know people are going to be like, it's 2023. I don't need to be doing that. I want that.
Thinking some guy was just gonna appear out of nowhere the second she left her husband? Yeah, that backfired big time. He's now sitting here talking like she was born in the wrong year, but let's be real. It ain't the calendar messing up her chances. It's her age catching up with her. What, she thought the whole grass is greener thing was actually true? Nah, now she's figuring out the hard way that it was all just an illusion. He's probably somewhere in her 30s looking around like, wait, where's my new man at? And realizing that ain't how it works.
Fucking, you're not thinking about the sex, you're thinking about like, oh my god, my rent's getting paid, bags, shoes, clothes, fuck.
Oh my lord. Only whores. I had a lot of OnlyFans people like get offended by this show.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
OnlyFans people, they're whores. Why are they mad?
How many bodies do you have? I would say probably like 100.
100 ever?
Over 200.
No, I think it's like 160.
Yeah.
But it's like crazy because I got the 160 when I was like 18 and 19. The past
Hold on, wait a minute.
The past like 2 years I've
You
had
hit
sex.
160 at 19?
Yeah.
At just 18 or 19, her number of partners had already reached a level that I can't even wrap my head around. Like, bro, I didn't even know 100 women at that age. And yet there she was, dragging and mocking chicks who do OnlyFans, acting like she's any different. The wildest part, I have zero clue how she even managed to meet that many dudes in such a short time. If there's one thing I'd bet on though, it's that she ain't locking down a husband anytime in this lifetime.
You said you was coming today, now you talking about you coming tomorrow. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Bro, stop playing with me. Bro, like, you really playing with me right now. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you are, bro. Like, I can't even finish this nigga without me thinking you doing some shit, bro. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm not playing with you, man. No, I'm not.
But let's keep it real for a sec. If she sounds this unbearable just through a screen, imagine how she is in person. Yeah, if I were him, I'd be running in the opposite direction too. So from what I'm getting, her man straight up ditched her and didn't bother showing up that day. And now she's losing her mind over it. And honestly, can you even blame the guy? Like, would anyone really want to willingly sit through that level of vocal chaos?
Miss Good Cup already.
Like, picture this. This dude's just chatting with some girl, right? And then, out of nowhere, his girl straight up grabs him by the hair and yanks him down to the ground. Yeah, that actually happened. I don't know if y'all caught that, but it was wild. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't here saying cheating's okay or whatever, but let's be real. Imagine if a guy pulled this on his girl just because she was talking to some dude. That'd be straight up insane, and people would lose their mind. It's crazy how the reaction changes depending on who's doing what, but either way, that's just not it.
Men should be homeless. I don't think women should be allowed to be homeless.
This is where the conversation was going to.
Because I honestly think that men need to toughen up, and I think if men were forced to be homeless, they would learn how to be better men. Because that's what made men manly in the past, was having to build houses and stuff. So if we just made men be homeless for like a year, I think it would fix a lot of problems.
That would be so good, especially because we don't force men to do military anymore like they used to. They make them homeless for a year. Let's see how they fucking
make them just figure it out. But make them homeless in a country where they don't know the language, and that way they really have to go through something, and then maybe they can like
be appreciative
and just stop being pussies.
Yeah, America is really full of pussy.
Man, the way these feminist podcasters be talking sometimes is just straight up nonsense with zero educational value, and I seriously don't get who's even out here tuning into this kind of stuff. Like, bro, it's actually insane to think about how dudes can't even say the opposite without their whole career and life getting completely wrecked, while women out here dropping wild takes on public platforms with zero consequences. The fact that this is even allowed just blows my mind because the double standard is crazy, yet nobody seems to bat an eye at it.
I don't cook, I don't clean, so tell me how I got this ring.
I have no idea.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, it's like this dude straight up locked himself into a situation where the woman he chose ain't ever gonna give him the respect or appreciation he deserves. And bro, I can't shake off this thought. It's almost like he's just embracing the fact that he's stuck with someone who will never truly value him. Not gonna sugarcoat it, but something about this whole thing screams that he's just diving headfirst into a mess he should have dodged.
What?
He's boss.
No. Who is the boss in this household, mister?
Daddy is. And what is mommy? Mommy's the cleaner.
Growing up in a really solid home, this little dude is definitely being brought up the right way, and you can totally see it in this part of the video. This ain't real, just a little act. But at the same time, this is exactly how it plays out. Women go through life believing they'll always have all eyes on them, soaking up attention like it's never gonna change. But then boom, they hit a certain point and suddenly that validation just disappears like it was never there, leaving them completely confused, wondering what just happened, like they never saw it coming, thinking this was gonna last forever. But reality hit and they're left lost, not understanding why everything shifted so fast.
I would rather stay home and cook and clean. I would rather do it. When I tell you I love to cook and clean, I love to do it, and I love to do it for a man. I do. However, not outside of marriage. Absolutely not. That sounds like hell. But just to see the look on a man's face when you cook him a meal that is so good, you could just tell he's proud. There's just something, I don't know. I will cook and clean all day. Like, what is the complaint? I'm making some fire food tonight. I'm going to serve it, and I'm just enjoying it. Yes, I'm crying over some onions, but I'd rather cry over some onions than cry about a job. That's for sure.
Not letting this lady off easy, no way. He dropped some solid points in this clip, but then hit us with, I'd never do any of this for a guy unless he's my husband. Like, seriously? Why switch up just because there's a ring? Marriage is a party, not some level up.
Man or Instagram. So would you get rid of your Instagram or social media for a marriageable man? Lexi.
Would you give up your career for a man is the question.
Well,
because I'm a singer, so I need my Instagram and
Yes.
social media.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
But honestly, I see it as a massive warning sign if she's hesitant about that. And if you're already in a relationship, doing that just means you're putting yourself out there for others to notice. Social platforms today, let's be real, they're basically just updated versions of dating apps. You might not agree, but that's just how I see it.
I just wish boys would think. Like, just think for a second. I snapped him a picture like this. And you could clearly see the makeup streaks from me crying, but I had no tears under my eyes. And he was like, why were you crying? And I was like, when? And he was like, your makeup has tears down it. And I was like, oh, it's probably because I was laying down and my eyes were watering. And he was like, oh, okay. Bitch, what? The tear marks would be going this way. Not down my face. Read between the lines, please.
Crack is cheap.
Locked in, just between you and your partner, is how it should be. Honestly, I don't get why people throw their emotions and drama online. If there's anything happening, don't involve family, don't involve friends, and definitely don't make it public. Keep it private. No need to let the world in on your relationship.
Detector that keeps chirping. How do you live with that?
Can you just elaborate more on like what do you mean by the smoke?
It keeps going beep.
Like red flags?
That smoke detector that's beeping in the background. There's a smoke detector. It beeps every 30 seconds and it goes beep.
I don't hear anything beeping. Did you just hear it again? Because I don't hear anything.
Wait for it. There it was.
No chance at all she actually believed the alarm-making noise was like some kind of deep message, like a warning sign or whatever. Just from watching this short bit, it's pretty clear why no one's with her. Not even joking, she's moving at the slowest pace imaginable. I'm honestly baffled.
Did you say anything to me when him and I first started talking?
I was sort of in disbelief. I was mad, but what was I going to do about it? Just not let you guys be together?
I mean, you never even told me about anything that you were feeling. You kind of left it as it was.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we were together for what, 3 years? Nobody really meant as much to me as you did. You were everything to me, but I just don't think you wanted to confront those feelings. You just didn't say things that kind of needed to be said. It felt like you kind of didn't really try with me after a while.
I just don't like talking about my feelings.
It just made it really hard for me because I tried for so long to try and not let like all my love for you just turn into hatred, I guess, but just part of me feels like I hate you.
Do you hate me now, like currently?
I don't hate you. I think part of me wants to hate you. You know, you'll always be a part of my heart.
Is he a better boyfriend than I was?
He's there for me more, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about how we're feeling, and you never kind of really did that with me.
Yeah. I needed to grow up, you know?
Man, this is classic. Same old story, just a different day. She straight up cheated, yet instead of owning up to it, she somehow twisted everything around so that he ends up looking like the bad guy. It's actually wild how she dodged all responsibility, flipped the script, and made it seem like he's to blame. And bro, why is he just sitting there, not saying a word? The way she's gaslighting him is insane. It's almost painful to watch.
Dad transformed.
Inside.
And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button to feed the algorithm and help more people find this content. Make sure to subscribe for more and drop a comment. As always, stay strong, kings.